Hi, Jeremy the Tall Trainer here, and I want to talk about lower back pain. Now this video and this video series is not going to be a prescription for treatment or anything like that, but just to give you some ideas. This should not go against any doctor's counsel or anything like that, and I would highly recommend getting a one-on-one session with a trainer to go over this to make sure you really understand it and they understand your particular situation. How do lower back injuries happen? Well, a lot of people think lower back injuries happen from a single traumatic event. So like that. You know, the backbreaker, WWE style, is not usually. More often they happen like this.
Here I have a standard pipe cleaner, and this standard pipe cleaner is going to represent our spine. We're just going to bend the spine 9, 10, 11, 12, 12.
So the repetitive bending is what really ends up doing it. And probably the best analogy, the way to think about this is kind of the assembly line analogy. So we have different parts of our body, you know, we've got knees, hips, lower back, and assembly line has different positions on it. Now if somebody early on the assembly line stops doing their job, the second person in line has got to do that person's job plus their own job. And so, you know, who is going to get worn out, burned out, and complain first or have an injury? It's probably not the first person who's taking it easy. It's going to be the second person who's now doing double duty. And that's basically what happens when the hips aren't doing the job that they're supposed to. Oftentimes if the hips aren't flexible enough or they're not strong enough, the lower back is going to take an extra load there. And it's going to do extra bending. And if that goes on for a long enough time, that repetitive bending, you're going to reach a failure point in there, and that's when the injury happens.